Are we good? I think we're good. Why would we expect reliable, consistent anything in 2024, you know? Spoon! Exactly. That's what I think about it too. It's a bunch of spoon. All right. Yeah. Let me know if you guys is stream back and stable and good for y'all. Let me make sure I'm actually seeing chat. Yeah, see now my chat on my tablet's dead. What the hell? Why is it not showing? Well, that's fucking weird. Come on now. Stupid Twitch, man. Okay, so that's working. Now, why isn't my actual chat? I like how I can literally send a message on my tablet in chat, but it doesn't show up anywhere, which is how I see chat. So this is a problem. Twitch sucks, man. Piss off. Hey, Fire Shadow, can you type something in chat? Just like hit some numbers or whatever. Just throw something in. I just want to see if it updates on my. Okay, it's working now. What a piece of garbage. I'm with the camp that screams at the top of their lungs that the Twitch app sucks, because it absolutely does. So sorry about the delay and all the problems. Not sure why the internet just did that, but the rest of it was definitely just Twitch stuff. Hey, Toom Sakala, welcome in. Good to see you again. But yeah, I could like I was on chat on the tablet, and like I sent a test message, and it appeared nowhere else. Just into the void, I guess. The good news is, seems like everything's running stable now, so. But yeah, I definitely want to get at least this leg finished. I know I keep underestimating the time it's going to take on this stuff, but to be fair, it is the first time I've done this. And each section is different. Some sections are easy and they move along real quick, as you've seen. But these areas definitely take more time. That being said, we are about at a point where our pieces are getting a little bit bigger. It'll move a little bit quicker. Sideway chat does not update. You know, I bet it took a minute. I probably should have just refreshed the scene, you know? Also, Linecraftery, what is this Minecraft? They're the Master Feral. Stop it. Makes me feel like I'm a Jedi or something, and I'm not. No, you're fine, man. Master Feral. Yes, Padawan. Okay, so for this guy, we're gonna this. We'll see what we can do here. Cut the chonky one off. We don't need that. Anybody catch any of the Q&A stream on CNOT's stream today? He had the folks, the owner, I guess, of Cosplay on his stream. They were doing a Q&A. And pretty cool. Thoughts on John Malkovich as an actor? Definitely an interesting guy. As an actor, I think he's a good actor. Why do you ask? I feel like you don't see him in a lot of stuff these days, but have you ever seen the movies Red and Red 2? Is it an animated movie? If it is, I didn't know there was a sequel to it, but no? Oh, well, I don't know then. I still need to watch Godzilla -1 now that it's on Netflix. We've been spending our free time playing Fallout, so haven't really been watching. We haven't even been watching the series that we've been watching lately, so just gaming. Red 2, there's a scene where he says, well, dip our balls in honey and steak. Jesus Christ. I'll pass on that. Okay. I think we are done with the tinier pieces. At least on this leg. And you know what? Maybe this is for the better anyway. Maybe we do one leg today and get that baked so we don't have to worry about messing it up, and then we'll do the other leg, or I'll just have it done before the next stream. We'll see. See what time affords me here. Would you guys be too distraught if you missed out on another leg getting covered in hair? Much to the same way. And again, that all just depends, like, if I had free time that I felt up to, you know, sitting down and doing some more for here and there, but I'm not entirely sure. Of course, once again, as far as the schedule goes, Fridays are on the schedule as a tentative bonus stream, but they're never like 100% certain. I just put them there as a placeholder, essentially. And then I never schedule on the weekends, but there's always the possibility of a weekend stream. I don't know about tomorrow, but like I was saying, if Menchie goes to that food festival thing on Saturday, I'll probably stream for a bit. I would wager, and keep in mind, I've been pretty awful at sorting out the time frames on these project on our steps here as of late. I would wager that within no more than next week and the week after, but hopefully just next week, and we'll be into painting. Hopefully. But I don't know what kind of challenges we're going to run into when it comes to doing the face. That could go smooth, like real quick, or it could take a couple days, Um, the back's going to be simple. The tail's going to be simple. The face is a question mark right now. And then I imagine that the feet and paws will take at least a full longer stream, if not 2 streams. So we are very much in the home stretch. It's just some of the process in that home stretch is a little bit time consuming, I am curious, does it still... Yeah, it says session 8, so it totally ended the stream when that happened, damn it. So we're going to have 2 VODs for this. Well, that one's trash. I don't really like that one either. I think we're going to have to clean this guy off here before I try to make any more fur. That being said, the whole little candle top idea that I got from C Not, great idea. It's so handy to just be able to rotate this and Alright, smaller piece at the seam there. You'll do. Linecraft, you streaming today, bud? If you're still there. Way too hot. Both the cats are in liquid state. I hear you, man. I was worried that I wasn't gonna be able to get much done here today because it's like in the 90s all week here, Fahrenheit. I think it's like what 30 plus Celsius. And you know, I've got central air in my house, but my office only has one vent, which is fine. But then you add in the lights, multiple computers, multiple monitors, and a reptile tank, and the lights for the reptile tank, and it gets toasty in here compared to the rest of the house. It's great during the winter time, but and then when it gets too hot, the clay becomes a little bit difficult to work with, so but so far so good. I'm actually running the AC a notch lower than we normally do to compensate, so Minchie might not be too happy about it when she gets home because she'll probably be freezing, but for right now, it's fine. We normally have it set on 74, but I just turned it down to 73 today. Hi. Speak of the devil and she shall appear. Well, that's how it goes. Huh? Oh, please. Is that what was in that from yesterday? Careful, my drink. I can only hear like half. We're home early. Yeah, I was just saying that it was so hot that I turned the AC down to 73, so you probably not be happy and freezing when you get home, but it was just too warm in here. I know, it sucks. I hate it.
I actually don't mind it.
Freezing, it's 74. 74 in the house freezing you out.
Doc's freezing cold.
He's compensating because he's an ass.
Actually, Like, I hope you guys slowly. Thankfully,
Good.
but
Tell him I said that I hope he gets trapped on a mountain. Take a long walk off a short pier.
guys. Roses. Hi, chat.
Yeah, well, she's in the dental field, obviously, and I don't know about you guys, but I have the same feeling as when it comes to doctors and dentists. They're all pretentious ass hats.
Well, no.
Yeah. Some of them.
Where if someone. Over for.
Well, I'm gonna finish up this leg, so. Internet went down. Killed the stream for a minute. I don't know if it was an internet thing or a power company thing, so. If there was a power flash, I didn't see one. I only go to them when I'm dying.
That's him.
I don't even go when I'm dying. I fix it my damn self. What? What? I'm gonna get this done. Thermostat's on 75, 80 in the summer. 68 in the what? That's backwards, sir. Yeah, when I was active duty at one point, it was not a service thing. Like I was at home, and I ended up. Long story short, my little toe was I caught it on a door frame, and when I looked down, my toe was sideways. Haniko Hanami, thank you. I hope I said that right. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Yeah, my little toe was sideways, and I snapped it back into place and splinted it, and it was good to go. I said it right? Okay, good. Good. Why is it 18 Celsius? I don't like it. Rose, I'll trade you for 32 Celsius. In the wintertime, my PC and oven keep me warm. Oh, I see. Yeah, if it was just my office, it stays pretty warm, but the rest of the house needs the heat. We'll see how far these go along here. We're getting to be about done with this leg. I don't think we're going to be able to do both today, but Master, stop it. I am a wizard, though. I have wands. You know, that means I'm a wizard, right? Never got my Hogwarts letter, those bastards, but oh, it kind of looks like a hand, a little bit. Rain ruins it. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I was gonna do something. I don't remember what. Must not have been too important. Haniko, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, we'll swap over to the other camera real quick. And we're basically just working up the leg here today. I was hoping to get both legs done, but I keep forgetting how long of a process this is, much less when we're working in small little spaces like this. It takes some time. So we probably won't get to this leg today. But the reason why, we got to get these legs done. And I'll finish it off much like the ears here. You can kind of see there's like a gap right here. And above the arms. Once we're done with the legs, I'll go in over the back and the sides. And we'll get the overlap in the fur that we need, where it blends into those areas. And then we can do the face and the head. Because when that hair comes down this way, it needs to be resting over the hair that's on the back. So it's all a process. This is the first time I've ever done this process. It's the first time I've ever done an animal sculpture at all, for that matter. But I'm really happy with how he's coming along. It's just getting used to the fact that normally I don't do projects this big that take this long. So this is absolutely the biggest thing that I've ever worked on so far. But if you all are interested in seeing more of my work, you can check the Instagram link on the profile down below. I don't have a bot command somehow for that yet. I need to fix that. But it is in my panels and in the little about section. And there's also the YouTube channel linked in chat. That's my main YouTube channel, and you can see time lapses and showcase videos for all of my previous projects. That was before I was streaming. This is my second project on stream. And now that we're streaming it, we'll do future videos just as showcases. Kind of save me a little bit of time with editing and all of that. But there will still most definitely be videos, and it'll be all the fun part, right? Where the finished product is being displayed. So anybody do any work in chat with polymer clay now or presently or in the past? Brain did the no you don't. Yeah, this is polymer clay that I'm using. Specifically a brand called Cosclay. And this is my first time using it exclusively. I've used it on little bits and pieces in the past, but the majority of my sculptures were predominantly done with Sculpey. So this is the first time I've used exclusively the Cosclay, and I'm really, really digging it. The difference is...
Suddenly, I heard a tap as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door.
Who's that rapping at my door? The difference is this is more of a rubbery finish when it's bendy when it's cured, whereas Sculpey's more of a hard plastic. But let's say hello. Raiders, welcome in. I is a waiter again. You is. Hey, Nookster, welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. And Raiders, thank you for joining the raid and coming along here. Thank you very much. Let me get a... I hope I did this right. Let's find out. There it is. Shout out in the chat for the Nookster. Folks, be sure to show some love. Drop a follow, check out our stream, and thank you so much. How was stream today? What were we doing? We read a short story called 1900 or The Last President by Lingersol Lockwood. I loved it. Well, very good. I know in the previous book you were getting kind of bored with it, huh? So I'm glad you got one that you enjoyed. That's good to hear. And I hope you guys are all having a great week. It's a hot one here. It's very warm this week. And I think it's going to be pretty warm next week, too. We finished the last book, thank goodness. That's kind of where I'm at with this project, you know? I love it, and I'm enjoying working on it. But I'm ready to start painting it and be done with it, you know what I mean? Summer solstice tonight. Is it really? Yeah, we were just talking about that earlier. I said I wasn't sure when it was, if it already happened, but I knew it was soon. Yeah. It's crazy how fast this year is going. We were just talking about it earlier too. Like, I cannot get over how we are like a week away from July, and I don't know how that's possible. Because it feels like it just turned June. Super fast. Oh yeah, it's wild. But yeah, Raiders, welcome in. And Nookster, if by all means, you know, if you've got things to do to settle from the stream and everything, have at it. Totally understandable. Otherwise, you're more than welcome to hang out and relax and watch me put some fur on a Jerboa. But Raiders, my name is, well, you can call me Feral or Moon or Feral Moon. Any of those things work. I am a sculptor. I've been doing this for It's kind of hard to say because I sculpted as a teenager and I just kind of fell out of it. And then towards the end of 2022, I got back into it and I was making YouTube videos and I was really, really going at it. And if you've done anything with YouTube, you already know that just the editing process and keeping up with the channel is a lot. Add projects and sculpting to that. And I think it's understandable when I said I burnt myself out and I needed a little bit of a break that turned into a long break. And as I was working my way back to it, I started streaming here on Twitch. And I'm absolutely loving this. This is predominantly what we do here. On a rare occasion, you might see me playing some games on stream, but generally speaking, we're going to be working on stuff. So welcome in, and I hope you enjoy. We'll switch over. I'll show you guys kind of what we're working on today. The goal today is to finish this. We'll get that done today so I can get them in the oven. And then we got to do it on the other leg. But we are in the home stretch. I basically finished these legs and then we can do the fur on his back, the tip of his tail, and then I can do his face. And then we can sculpt his paws and his little feet and get him on the base and start painting. So yeah, welcome in. You know what? With the fan going, we plus scraping and touching and all of that stuff, we've kind of lost my liquid polymers, so I'm gonna brush some of that. Stevie, how's your day going, man? Let's see. What piece? We're just gonna work straight back here. It's gonna get a little bit weird right in there. Go. Not sure what we're listening to at this point. It's The Who. All right. Yeah, see, when we get away from all the little small little nooks and crannies and it starts going a little bit quicker. And one more before we have to make some more fur. Gosh, who is this band? I don't know. Anyone? This is Metallica, right? No, I know. I'm just kidding. I would be embarrassed if I actually said that for real. I take everything literally. No, no worries. Yeah, and we just kind of place these hairs as we go. I think this is kind of looking great, to be honest. And back to the process. So, we're gonna, there's the messed up one. He didn't want a beefer. Lars was so good on this track. I can't believe Stevie Nicks, what she did with her voice for this, you know? That's crazy. Made 7 pom-poms. Today or just collectively? During the stream? My goodness. Moving right along there, huh, Rose? Working faster than me. What time is it anyway? I haven't even looked at the clock. 3:30 almost. Okay. I'm not sure where the last hour and a half went since I gave the dog her meds. You heard it here, guys. Cheap Trick's got a new song out this week called Surrender. Brand new song this week. Obviously, none of us have heard this. It's brand new. Winding bobbins up by hand. What is happening?
I heard a tap as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door.
Who's that? Who's that rapping at my chamber door? Oh boy. I'm gonna give this a shot. Kiritissa? Did I say that right? I hope I said that right. Designed by Joe. Hello, Raiders. Welcome in. Kiritissa, thank you so much for the raid and the follow for that matter. Hello to you. Happy Thursday. Welcome in. You did good? I got it right? Or just close enough? I'll take close enough sometimes. But yeah, no, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the raid. Raiders, welcome in. Kiratissa, what were we working on today? How was stream? I'm gonna pop over here real quick. Don't really care. Kiri is also fine. Okay, that works for me. All right, Kiri it is then. Well, thank you so much for the raid. How was stream? What were we working on today? And folks, let's see. Working on 2 different fidget pendants today. Oh, very cool. Do you I think we can pull it up. Do you have an Instagram by chance we could take a look at? A goldsmith. Oh, very cool. So I imagine Designed by Joe shows up around the same time because he was hanging out watching some goldsmithing, huh? Right up that alley. Let me do the shout out thing. All right, folks, linked in the chat. Definitely show some love. Drop a follow. Definitely appreciate the support and the raid. Oh, absolutely. May have mentioned something. Can I pop the Insta link? Let me try to do this. Do you have it ready? You'll have like 60 seconds once I do this. Assuming it works. I'm trying to get this all. I think that worked. Let me check something. Why did it do that? I'll tell you what. Is the name the same on Instagram? I need to make a note and I'll look up my permit command. Yes, it is. Okay. Let me pull it up here. I'll drop a follow and we'll have a look. All right, links in the chat, folks. Check out Kira's work. And I will switch over so we can look at it on screen here. That is very cool. And what you and Joe, like, Designed by Joe as well. Another one. Well, you know how it is, Joe. I won't be able to give you a shout out right away. We'll have to give it a minute. But folks, you can click the name, drop a follow. Twitch, unfortunately, only lets us do one shout out per 15 years, you know? But yeah, what you guys do is incredible. Like, sculpting is cool, you know? It's fun. But I don't have to, like, heat up my stuff and then, like, actually form it into things. Like, it's just... That is very cool. See, you guys are doing all the time, like, my least favorite part of sculpting, because I struggle with it so much, is working with the metal armature, you know what I mean? And then you guys come out here and you make amazing pieces of jewelry. Very talented. That is really cool. What is this? Also, why is this being weird? Oh, wow. Is that, let's see. Okay, so that's copper. Okay. I was gonna say, man, that must be like a soft metal to be able to just scrape into it like that. That's really cool. Engraving exercise I've been learning, and very cool. That's really neat. Yeah, guys, I think, did I make sure I linked the Instagram in the chat? Yeah, be sure to go show some love. Drop a follow on Twitch and Instagram. Sculpting's awesome. A lot of my stuff has movement in it. Engraving exercises. Okay. Yeah, that's really neat. I like the shapes. You have a lot of, like you said, the, ooh, what is that? That's freaking awesome. That is really cool. You know, I've seen some things on Instagram where people make like tiny little sculpture creatures, and they've got a contraption kind of like along those lines, you know, built into a little box below it, and then it makes their wings flap when they turn the little. Oh, it's so cool. Movement is easy and she nails it every time. I agree. That's really neat. I like that a lot. Make sure I'm hitting the follow. I'm following. Okay. Yeah. Guys, go drop a follow. Show some love. Thank you so much for the raid. Raiders, welcome in. I suppose, since we're over here, I can show you a few of my past projects. This is only actually my second streamed project that we're working on here, which is the Jerboa, which is inspired from the model from the game Ark Survival Evolved. The first project was this guy. This is my creepy candle. It's the second candle that I sculpted. Yeah, absolutely, Kiri. Absolutely. Use these clays that stay. So it's a polymer clay, but it's cos clay, and cos clay does stay more of a rubbery consistency when it's cured, unlike Sculpey, which is like a hard plastic. I've predominantly used Sculpey. This guy right here on screen is Sculpey, but with the Jerboa, this is the first project that I've done exclusively with cos clay. And I will probably be sticking with cosplay exclusively moving forward just because I've really been enjoying it. And we've been working on this guy. We are on day 17, 18, somewhere in that ballpark today. He started off as this derpy looking thing. That was day 1. And day 2. Adding eyeballs and smoothing and shaping and working his way. This isn't the most recent. We're a little bit behind over here, but yeah. And then in the past, before I took a little bit of a break from sculpting, this is one of my favorite pieces I've done. It's not an original. This is inspired by a surrealist artist by the name of Naoto Hattori. His work is really cool. I'm a big fan of his work, and I really liked his painting, so I wanted to 3Dify it. So this was my my little Mushroom King, inspired by that. And these are, you know, all my older stuff is like a year prior, because I was, like I said, I wanted to take a short break. I needed it. I was burnt out, and then that break just took a little bit longer than anticipated. But in the process, or in the time between, I've learned a lot and improved a lot on various things. I feel like one of the things that I really want to improve on is my painting. It's not terrible, but it's nothing compared to some of these miniature painters, man. Those guys are doing wizard stuff, you know? And our next project is actually going to be in line with this guy. I have a little series with a couple videos of sculpting 90s Nicktoons. I started with Ickis, and this is Crumb. And of course, now we need to complete the trio finally. Our next project is going to be Oblina to complete the Real Monsters trio. So, yeah, that's some of the stuff that I work on. And my Jack, my Santa Jack. You can see some pictures of that on the stream, though, with the showcase stuff. There's Ickis. Some old stuff I did. But yeah. Mushroom guy is definitely something I would not like to meet in the forest. Yeah, he... a little one-eyed mushroom walking around. I'd be a little bit concerned. And yeah, down in the bottom there, it should show the bottom right. I think next, maybe? The Santa Jack that I made is one of my favorite projects for sure. Oh, maybe not. There he is. Yeah, I love that project. That was so much fun. We're going to be doing another Jack Skellington. I want, around Halloween this year, I want to sculpt him in his traditional suit. So that is the plan. We'll see if I can actually make it happen. But we'll hop over here. I'll get the other camera pulled up. There we go. And today we're kind of just, like I said, we're getting some fur on this leg. I was hoping to get both legs done today because I always underestimate how long this takes. So we're working to finish up this leg today. Because I need to get the legs done before we can do the back. And I need to do the back before I can do his face. So all a process, a very slow process, but I imagine metallurgy and things of that nature, patience is a virtue, right? A lot of waiting on things to get to the point where you need them to be, and all about the process, right? I know when I was watching, last time I was hanging out on Joe's stream, there's a process back and forth of forming the metal. Something I'm a little bit familiar with just because of, I've got a friend that got into smelting and molding and casting with metal. And he does YouTube content around that. As a matter of fact, it's Paul's Garage is the name of the channel. If that sounds like something you'd be interested in, I highly recommend him. Paul is awesome. And he's always up to something. He started actually getting into some 3D printing as well, using those 3D prints as molds for casting metal. That's what I need to do, man. There we go. We need to do a little collab with Paul, and we can have a sculpt done, and he could cast it in metal. That would be neat. I have to go get some food, have fun. Hey, Kiri, absolutely. I apologize. Normally I would say, totally understandable if you need to go do your thing, because I get it 100%. But thank you so much for the raid. I very much appreciate it. And get you some food. Enjoy your evening. And we'll take care of your folks here. Just hanging out, working on the Jerboa. So thank you so much. And I was gonna say too, again, streams are scheduled on there for Fridays, but it's always as a potential bonus stream. So stay tuned. I will let you guys know. I'll keep you posted. We'll play it by ear for tomorrow. And then weekends are never scheduled, but there's always an opportunity and a chance for a bonus stream. And if Minchie ends up going to this vegan food festival thing on Saturday, I'll probably stream for a bit. Take advantage of all the time I can to get work done on this guy, you know? And Joe, if you were the one that recommended the raid, man, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Appreciate the support, bud. It's been a good stream today. Slow moving, you know. Like I said, I underestimated these legs once more, but it's been a good one. Dude, I came into the stream thinking like, oh, I'll get both of these legs done today. No problem, you know. Right. And my stream time's not even right because we we went down for a couple minutes after my internet dropped out. So we're 4 o'clock, yeah, we're about the 4-hour mark, so typical stream time. Almost goofed. Almost goofed. Had that piece way too close to the one in front of it. All right, let's get these situated. I don't like that. Well, we are listening to a different playlist today. It's not one I made. It started off strong. I'm not so sure now. I don't know why we're listening to a song about fried chicken. Oh, he said One Vision. I thought he said fried chicken, and that's Queen, so call me an asshole. I'm sorry. I did not mean to insult Queen. He said One Vision. I thought he said fried chicken. I thought it was fried chicken at the end for years. Oh man. Yeah, I like Queen, but I'm not like I'm not like a Queen super fan. So I've only heard like the main songs, you know? I respect their their talent and all of that. It's just, yeah, some of their stuff's just not my preferred sound, I guess. But they definitely had some hits for sure. And seeing this thing coming together is definitely gratifying for sure. It's satisfying to see it all just kind of coming to be here. It's funny looking at that first picture and then looking at him now. One of those trust the process things? Yeah, seriously. Basically 2/3 done with the hair. Yeah, at least. At least. Probably more so. The back's going to be super easy because we can do bigger cuts. We'll start small around the neck. Well, I take that back. We'll work back to smaller cuts on the neck. But most of it's going to be relatively large. So less pieces, less cutting, less time. The face, I don't know. I don't even want to presume to anticipate like what I'm going to get into with that face. I have an idea and I have a plan, and I think that's probably best to leave it at that. We'll figure it out when we get there. But hopefully it doesn't take more, the face and the head doesn't take more than a day or two. I can't imagine it would. The only exception being if there was something we ran into where it needs to bake before I can continue kind of thing, you know? Anybody got any good plans for the weekend? I know it's probably a hot one. It certainly is going to be here, and it has been all week. The hair on the face is usually short anyway, outside of the cheeks. Yeah, that's the thing that, like, above and below the eyes, we're going to have a bit more carved texture with added clay that'll overlap the layers of cut hair that we'll put on. I'll start basically in the inner ear and work around the ears and the inner ear and work back towards the eye. And then we'll put a chunk on there for overlap and carve in the texture and put in some whisker holes or little eye whisker holes, whatever you'd call those. I don't know. Little hairs above animal eyes. I guess there's still whiskers, right? But the cheeks down here, I have an idea. It's just a matter of seeing if it actually works in execution, you know? My idea is to build it up a little bit towards the back of the cheek and aim it forwards so that when we go back, the front kind of rests on the hairs in the back. Kind of hard to demonstrate that way, but like basically make them face opposite directions towards one another. And then the back would be smaller and more condensed in a small area to kind of support the front hairs. That's my idea. We'll see if it actually pans out. It'll also help us just get kind of some of that that fluff look. Slightly up behind the cheeks. Yeah, because you're gonna have the hair is gonna go down, and then behind the ears, and especially on this side, it's gonna kind of curve a little bit. So. We're almost at a point. I've got so many reference pictures, I didn't want to print more out until we needed them. But we're getting to a point where I need to get a couple reference pictures for that very area right there, and then specifically for painting, which is going to be an adventure in and of itself, but like I was saying earlier, I'm wondering if a good approach to this would be, so if we're going to go with a gray jerboa with obviously multiple shades of gray and like a white, off-white belly and areas on the face, my thought is we take a dark gray, darker than our base, and do a wash to start off with to get down into the nooks and crannies. And then go over that with our base gray. And then I can shade down that gray around the areas where we're going to transition into the lighter colors. Because I'm going to have to kind of paint with the hairs, you know? The pinball wizard's got such a subtle wrist. A supple wrist? Is it what? I've never heard this Elton John song. I don't even know if this is still on the playlist. Look for a bit while I get some crap done for work. Hey, no worries, Joe. No worries. I appreciate you hanging out, man. Thanks for the lurk. We are close to finishing this, at least the portion for today up. A little bit to go yet, but. See, it's so much nicer when you can start working with bigger pieces. You get bigger overlaps. I'm going to cut that chunky piece out. Cover more space with each piece, basically. Obviously, I mean. Kind of the nature of using bigger pieces. And when it starts to bunch up like that, you just take this guy. And then we kind of brush it downward. And number one, towards the layers underneath to get a little bit of a contact there. But also just downward to get the fur direction going. Kind of down and back a little bit. All right, cool. Now, let's finish this. All right, Linda Ronstadt, I'm sorry. I'm just going to go ahead and do a whole wheel here. We need them, we need them. If not, no harm, no foul. That one sucks. Get out of here. All right, cut these hairs and see how much we can get done with this. This should about do it though. Last one. You guys have no idea how much I can't wait to say that, like, on a whole scale. Last one. Last piece of fur. Boy, that's gonna be a day. I feel like we need to have a little party after we finish this guy. Lindsay, hello. Welcome in. How you doing? Hope you've been well. I've been working on this project for what feels like an eternity. But I'm happy with it. I'm loving it. Otherwise, I wouldn't still be working on it, you know. But I'm enjoying it now that we've gotten over the point where it was making me a little crazy. Don't you do it. Oh, did you trying to mess himself up? All right, let's get this on here. Finish up this leg. Well, it's a little tricky here right now. Let's see if I can get it. I'm gonna have to do one more round of fur. Let's go ahead. And get these worked up. Okay. We still awake out there, chat? Lurkers, I'm not calling you out. I appreciate y'all. If you guys want to chime in, feel free. Just kind of seeing how we're doing out there. We are coming close to wrapping this up for the day. A few more pieces here. And then I suspect we'll probably go share the love and say hello to somebody. So we'll see who's on, and if you guys have any recommendations, I'm open to recommendations as well, as long as it's art related. And not saying it has to be family friendly, because we're not family friendly, but at least hello. Nothing Nothing super crazy or anything, you know? Doing some trading. Make some more hairs, finish this guy up. Ugh, get out of here. I don't have my follow list open right now, but guys have any recommendations? Open to meeting a new artist. Always open to that. Just hard to. I get too pressured when I'm looking for a raid target on the like on the just general lists. You know what I mean? There's so many variables. It's like I don't know if they're gonna be English speaking stream. I don't know if they're gonna be like nice people. You know. Although everybody we've encountered has been nice in the art community here, so. All right. Did he say chili dog in this song too? Yeah, Joe, I think I'm following. Um, zebra acrylics. I think actually one of my that's it was when I first started the sculpting stuff relatively early on. I think she rated us. I never had much opportunity to talk with her, but yeah. What do you get off of? What are you doing? No, do let go, please. Once again, referring to the song, not just talking to myself. To those watching the VOD, I need to stop doing that. Okay. Let's see. I'm not worried about making it like a perfect shape. Because it is all gonna get some overlap here. But somewhat would be nice, I guess. Let's try this way. And we got a chonky boy over here getting in the way. There we go. Hey, get off. I don't like this chonky boy either, so we're going to cut him off of there. Last piece for the day. And now all we need to do is brush his hair a bit. And do a little bit of cleanup around the edges. Not that it's super important, but and I feel like this is going to need a little bit of separation here. Yeah, that's not too bad. Okay. Well, I did not mean to do that. All right. Skarka33, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. We're just finishing up for the day. But as you can see, plenty more to do on the project. We're coming along here. And then work the fade up. Yeah, we'll figure it out. That's another day. That's another day. Another day's problems. No, that shouldn't be too bad. We just place it up and through here and do a slight bend as we work the hair up. And then we work up across the back, up into the neck. We'll work these sides up first. Get this other leg done. I'm very happy with how this guy's coming along. I definitely am. A lot of work here. A lot of hours on this one. I have to put this guy in a case once we're done with him. Particularly because dusting him would be not so fun. So yeah, I think I'll put him in the oven before next stream. That way we don't have to worry about smushing anything. And then either next stream we'll either do this or I'll have it done beforehand and we'll do the back. We'll just kind of see what time allows for me in the meantime. And speaking of next stream, again, we're going to kind of play it by ear. The schedule is Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. Monday is scheduled 1 to 5. Thursdays are 1 to 5 Eastern Time. That being said, I typically start early. I may adjust that schedule to like noon to 4. We'll see. Yeah, because we started a little before noon today. And then Fridays are always scheduled tentatively as a possible bonus stream, so we'll play it by ear. I'm not sure what all's going on. And then a potential stream on Saturday, like I said, if Minchie ends up going to this thing she talked about going to. Plenty of work to do here on the project, so I'll take any free time I can to work on it, you know. And we're getting to the point where he's getting very close to painting, so that definitely feels good, because this is, like I said, either day 17 or 18. It's in the title, and absolutely without question the biggest project that I've done thus far. And absolutely the most involved. But I appreciate you guys. I had a very nice time today streaming. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Because I did. Minus the whole, internet going down for a minute, but... But it came right back, so it certainly could have been worse. I am going to throw, before I move over to the other screen here, I'm going to throw a few links your way. First and foremost, being a link in the chat to the main YouTube channel. That is the Feral Moon Designs YouTube channel. That is where you'll find all my previous time lapses and showcase videos for projects past. And in the future, all projects that we complete on stream will have a proper showcase video over there. And you can already watch one of those from the candle that we sculpted prior to the Jerboa. That was my first sculpt back in about a year. And this is only our second sculpt on stream. So be sure to subscribe over there. Check that out. And a link in the chat to the Discord. That is the best place to find all the latest updates on the stream, the channel, when I'm going live, any changes to the schedule, surprise stream announcements, all of that good stuff. Plus share your artwork in there. Let us take a look and let us know when you're going live. There's channels for that as well. We'd love to have you a part of it. So thank you guys. And thanks for the stream. Hey, Joe, thank you, man. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the recommendation for the raid. I appreciate the support, man. I'm going to take a look and see. She's 3 hours and 19 minutes in. And then there's also this guy that I've yet to raid. But I don't know if he's in Spanish or English. I think he's in Spanish. Hold on. I gotta pause the music. I can't hear because he's on the same audio channel as the music. Okay, so he's in Spanish. All right. I've seen this dude's artwork. Very cool sculpts. And I think he hangs around in Andy's channel from time to time. Jave, I think his name is. Javize? Hard to say. But yeah, I think his stream is predominantly Spanish, so... Get out of here. This isn't right. .5 is live. 92 viewers, though. We'll share the love with somebody that could use... Oh, no! Oh, Zebra Acrylics is still on. Okay. We will go say hello to Zebra Acrylics. I'm going to keep that open so I have it. Yeah, that was on their side, Rose. Must have been on Javize. Oh, let's get the music back. It's too damn quiet. I can hear my thoughts and shit. Nobody wants that. All right. Turn that down for me because it was way too loud. Let's hop over here I got things to do and say. First and foremost, let's scroll down here. It's been a busy day today. Thank you guys very much. We had a offline follow yesterday, a couple of them actually. DJBM3 and Swolmole. Thank you for those follows. Appreciate you. Crafty Gamer Girl, Hugh fucking knew it. Aniko Hanami, Rain Ruins It. Kiri and Skarka. Thank you guys so much for those follows today. I very much appreciate it. We are at 184 follows. That's crazy. Thank you guys all so much for the support. I very much appreciate it. Wow. Kiratissa, thank you so much for the raid today. And the Nookster with the raid as well. Very much appreciate the support. Raiders, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to hit that follow button. Join us next time. We're here streaming at the very least 3 days a week, working on sculptures and in the future, maybe even other art stuff. It's hard to say. This entire thing was started as a journey of learning, and it will absolutely remain that at heart moving forward. As we've discussed, there's a very long list of things that I want to learn and try, and eventually we'll get to at least some of them. At least some of them. Hi, Minchie. But yes, that is all for me today. Again, not entirely sure if there's going to be a stream tomorrow or Saturday, but there is a likely possibility, and the best place to get updates for that is the Discord linked in the chat. I will make sure anybody that joins gets the appropriate role, because it is a manual assignment on the role for access, but otherwise sit tight in the waiting room and we'll get to you as soon as possible. Guys, thank you so much for a wonderful stream today. Thank you for a great day. I had a lot of fun and it was productive. We got one of the 2 legs done. Even if it's not both of them, it's something, and that's progress. I will take it. So thank you. I'm going to get these raid calls out. Non-subs, go ahead and get that copied. And subscribers, you can copy that one. Make sure I've got it copied right here for myself. And we'll queue up the raid. Zebra _ acrylic. There she is. And queuing up. Guys, thank you so much. Rose, Fire Shadow, designed by Joe. Anybody else out there currently lurking or that's been hanging out with us, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Lurkers, I appreciate you as well. You guys mean a lot to the channel, and the support that you show is tremendous, so thank you. Everyone that hangs out and makes the chat lively, I appreciate you. That's part of the reason why I do this. Hanging out with you guys while I work on projects has proven to be truly enjoyable. So thank you very, very much. Hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow or Saturday. Again, I'll keep you posted. Keep an eye out for the stream. Until then, you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening today. Stay cool out there, man. It's freaking hot. And take care of yourselves. If I don't see you beforehand, have a fantastic weekend. Guys, take care. Have a great night. And let's go give a hearty hello to Zebra Acrylic Designs. Get those raid calls ready. I will see you guys over there. And yeah, thanks again, man. Have a good one. See you guys.